Judgment, 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 final judgment, final judgment, final judgment, final
Welcome in, everybody, to another episode of The Final Judgment. I am Tony Cutillo. You can follow me at Cutillo23, at Judge Jigsaw on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, powered by Heat Ratio and Win Daily Sports. But again, make sure you're hitting the subscription button. Make sure you're hitting the like button. It's very simple. It's very easy. It costs you absolutely nothing to do that. So make sure you're doing that so we can get more and more people involved. And listen, this is very simple, okay? You know, we've all heard the talk, and please do me a favor. If you're in Philadelphia, if you're a Philadelphia Eagle fan, let's not give anybody the credit. Let's not name any names, right? Let's not name any names, because these people, whether it be talk show hosts, whether it be YouTubers, whether it be podcasters, whether it be national sports anchors, they all want to get a name for themselves. And what are they doing? They're all embarking on that journey by getting a name by themselves for ripping the Philadelphia Eagles. It's very simple, right? You know, the algorithm, and we don't need Eli Musk on Twitter to be able to say, hey, how can you create a following? We don't need an algorithm. They say, hey, how can I get followers? You know how you do it? The Philadelphia Eagles fan base is so powerful that all you need to do is go popping off to a paper, popping off to a digital publication, popping off to a social platform, and say anything negative towards the Philadelphia Eagles, because we live by defending our team. It's simple as that. And because of that, they know this. They all know this. So do me a favor. Before we even start this episode, just do me a favor. Stop retweeting. Stop quote tweeting. Stop liking. Don't do any of that. Let them all just sink to the bottom, okay? Let them all sink, because I'm tired of it, because, you know, it's a very simple formula, and Chris Sims did it exactly the way they're all going to do it. You come out and you completely rip, whether it be a player, right? Whether it be the team, whether it be a coach, doesn't matter. Just come out and rip them, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to create that clickbait. You're going to create that following. And then on the back end, when we all know it's not true, and we all know that it's not going to come to fruition, then you can come out and apologize with your fake ass apology. And because guess what? You've already gained those followers. And now you're going to get some people that are going to say, oh, you know what? Yeah, at least he's coming out and saying he was wrong. Get out of here, man. Seriously, at the end of the day, don't give them the time of day. Please don't give them the time of day. So this is very simple. Okay. This is very simple for anybody that does want to give them the time of day, for anybody that does want to go back and forth, blow to blow to them on Twitter or Instagram, on Facebook, whatever it is. Okay. If you want to do that, that's fine. I am not here, even though this is the final judgment, I am not here to judge. I will create my own judgments. Okay. And they're not going to be against individuals on Twitter. But what I will say is there's only one way. There's one way. And The Rock means we should get like a sound clip of that. One way for the Philadelphia Eagles to silence all the noise. And that's the win. That's to win Super Bowl 57. And this has honestly turned into a must win for me. A must win. I'm serious. I love that. This is a must win. Make no mistake about it. This is completely different. I'm going to be honest with you. This is completely different from the Philadelphia Phillies. It's completely different. Okay. In baseball, you can revitalize your team almost every single year. There's a lot of ways, right? We all talk about it. There's technically no salary cap in baseball because all you need to do is pay the luxury tax. If you're willing to pay the luxury tax, there is no salary cap. You can pay players whatever you want. In the NFL, in the National Football League, when you have a good thing going, you need to win now. This is a must win. Not only to silence all these idiots out there, okay? Not only to silence all the noise, okay, but because you have the best team on paper and the best team in the NFL and the best team on the field. And guess what? You know how hard it is to get to a Super Bowl on back-to-back consecutive years? Very hard, let alone win multiple Super Bowls. Just ask Marv Levy and the Buffalo Bills, right? Very simple, okay? So you have to win this game. And guess what? You have to be upset if you can't win this game, right? Here, Adam, my man Adam says, "What's up, Jigsaw? We're going to win." Absolutely. Listen. I fully expect us to win. Very simple, Adam. I fully expect us to win, right? My man Andre Trey. I was just thinking about Dre the other day. Is it Dre? Is it Dre? Now, I heard the song, and Dre instantly popped in my mind. Miss you too, homie, and we're gonna get together. Seriously, we got to get on the phone again. And he says right now, in caps, win now and silence the haters and the doubters. It's as simple as that. It's win now. This is win now mode, right? This is win now mode. And yes, you need to be upset if we don't win now. Yes, you need to be pissed off if we do not win this game. That we are a favorite in a Super Bowl. We are the favorite. So again, I ask this, and I'm not naming any names, but for everybody out there who wants to not buy in to the Eagles' success, who wants to call it a fluke, who wants to say cupcake schedule, who wants to say they had everything go their way, okay, whatever they want to say, then why are we the favorite? I need to ask that. If that's the case, why are we the favorite? So if we're not the best team in the NFL, why are we the goddamn favorite? Why does Vegas put us as the favorite? Isn't the favorite supposed to be the best team? Isn't the favorite supposed to be the team that's supposed to win? So if we're not supposed to win, if we're not the best team and everything was a fluke, we wouldn't be favored. We would be underdogs by 4, 5, 6, or 7 plus points. It's simple. Listen, the algorithm is very simple. The formula is very simple. Okay, it is. It's very, very simple. Okay, Vegas is bought in. That means the Eagles are pretty damn good. Okay, and for everybody out there, right? For everybody out there that says they won't be upset if the Philadelphia Eagles don't win because it'll be a great run, get out. Seriously. No disrespect, but no. I don't want to hear, oh, it was a good run. No. We have the ability to do something that not many people are able to do, and that is win multiple Super Bowls. Not easy to do. Second-year head coach, second-year quarterback. Listen, there's a lot of guys on this team that may not be in green next year, right? There's a lot of guys, and God damn it, they know it. They know it, okay? This could be the last hurrah for guys like Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox, Jason Kelsey as well, right? They're going to have a lot of decisions to make, but I don't even care about that. I'm not ready to start talking about next year. I'm not ready to start talking about what the contract's going to be. The cap. I don't care. I don't care. What I care about is Super Bowl 57. What I care about is Arizona. What I care about is this time right now. And that's why this is a must win. This is a must win right now because of the opportunity that you have. Okay? Because of the opportunity that you have. Like I said, in Major League Baseball, you can buy your way to a title. The Los Angeles Dodgers keep trying. They're not getting it. But still, at least they can try. And they can give themselves the opportunity to be there. In the NFL, so many things have to go the right way and not scripted like that idiot Arian Foster talks about. Come on, give me a break. Everybody would have bought that garbage. You're just as crazy as everybody else. Okay. It's extremely difficult to have the ball bounce every single way. There's a reason why I don't buy into the preseason projections. I never have. I never will. I think, you just waste time talking about what's the record going to be. You could say how many wins you think they're going to have, but to break down a game by game and talk about this defense and that, you don't even freaking know what that defense is going to be. You have no idea. Zero. The NFL, there's a reason why this statement is coined so well, and that is any given Sunday. It is a week-to-week league. It's simple. Week to week. And that is the exact culture that Nick Sirianni has bestowed on this team. A week-to-week culture. He has disciplined these guys. And now people want to come out and say, anybody can lead Nick Sirianni, anybody can lead this team. And it's not Nick Sirianni. Anybody can lead this team, right? I mean, come on, man. How asinine is that? How asinine is that? This is the NFL league. This is the National Football League. How many people, right? How many people, listen, I got a question for you. I mean, this is a guy close to Philly, right? Buffalo, they didn't have a good showing. And you guess what? It fell apart in the locker room, on the sidelines with their leader, Stephon Diggs. Fell apart, right? So, it's very hard for a coach to take, and I've said this before, I don't want to keep saying it, but it's very simple. You took a team, assembled a team of grown men that are playing for money. They're playing for money, right? And in order to do that, to take every single player to buy into a team sport, AJ Brown just said it again today, that to take individuality out of the equation and to buy into a team first culture on a bunch of players that may be playing somewhere else next year, and a bunch of players are playing for a big payday that need those stats. I can't tell you how extremely important that is and how difficult it is to do. And Nick Sirianni is doing it effortlessly. So for a national radio program or TV program or former player or active player to say that Nick Sirianni isn't the real deal, it's just the team, that anybody can coach the team, right? Jim Irsay thinks anybody can coach the Indianapolis Colts too. That's why he brought in Jeff Saturday, right? How'd that work out? How'd that do? How'd that work out? Come on, man. Seriously, stop. It's all nonsense. My man Bernie checking in. Bernie says, amazing, just amazing how national media still disses the Eagles all year and still does. Why? All year it's Cowboys, San Fran's, Bulls, etc. Hardly any coverage for the team who led the entire season. It's so true. It's so true, man. Like, Bern, I don't get it. I have no idea. Right? I don't know. I don't know. And why? Hey, Bern, when we win Super Bowl 57, which we will, watch how quick that script flips. Watch how quick you're going to see all these bandwagon jumpers and everybody jump on board and talk about, oh, yeah, they played so well. They won't even talk about what they said in week 1 and 5 and 12 and 15. They're not going to talk about any of that. None of that. They're all going to act like they're Philadelphia Eagle people now, right? And guess what, people? We don't want you. We don't want you. There's no room for you on this train. Get off. Simple. We're going to win the whole effing thing. We're going to win the whole effing thing, and that's how we're going to kill all that noise. Simple as that. Adam says, I've been watching E-Rock videos. He put out some good ones. Listen, E-Rock is the man. E-Rock is the man. E-Rock, Fourth and John. I talk about them all the time. I have a great relationship with those guys. They do tremendous things. So if you're not following E-Rock and you're not following Fourth and John, Gail, Evan, the whole crew, Prime, everybody, you're doing something wrong, because again, I keep saying that they are the OGs. Listen, E-Rock was making content before content was cool. Okay? Simple as that. E-Rock was making content before content was cool. I'll say it again. Okay? He was a polarizing figure in the content game, in the Eagles community. And you know what's so great about E-Rock? He is an absolute stand-up professional, and he's a human being, and he's real and authentic. And I can't say enough about him. Same thing with the Fourth and John boys. Same thing, man. Same thing. So yes, Adam, tremendous stuff by them. Bernie, so true, Tony. Just like 2017, you think they would have learned. They don't learn, man. They don't learn. But you know what? Here's the thing, Bernie. The reason why they don't learn is they play into it. Like I said earlier, they know that we are such a powerful fan base, that we move needles. We create followings. We move algorithms. That's what the Philadelphia fan base does. Okay. And because it does that, they know it's very simple. It's very simple. All they need to do is just hate on Philadelphia. All they need to do is be negative towards the team, be negative towards individual statistics, and they're going to get a following, and they're going to get a rise. And guess what? They're going to see their names and quote tweets and retweets and likes and Instagram stories. They're going to see it. And guess what? Indirectly, they get bigger. So that's why I refuse to do it anymore. I refuse to do it anymore. I'm not talking about any names. I'm not talking about anybody. It's simple, because I refuse to give anybody their just due for basically playing the system and creating hot takes in order to create their own personal profile. Not doing it anymore. Make sure, quick ad right here. If you're around on Sunday from 5 to 7 p.m. Sunday night, a Super Bowl preview show. I will be live. Me and my man Dave Gleckner will be live on Sirius for a full 2 hours, taking callers, taking comments. 5 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern, channel 87 XM, Sirius Satellite Fantasy Sports Radio. Make sure you're checking us out. Me and Dave will be live again for two full hours. We're going to talk about best bets. We'll talk about props. We'll talk about super coaching changes, best Super Bowl moments. We got a big show planned for 2 hours, so make sure you're tuning in. Got a couple guests coming on as well, so make sure you're checking us out for that show right there. But my man Andre says no free advertising for the hate. Exactly. No free advertising for the hate, because that's what you're giving them. You're giving them the free advertising. It's simple. That's why I refuse to do any of it. I used to do it because everybody knows I can get Jigsaw crazy. I can get heated. I can go blow to blow, but I refuse to do that because guess what? Number one, I don't feel like wasting my energy on some idiot out there that needs it. Okay. I refuse to do that. I'm not going to buy into it. Because listen, I'm very comfortable. I'm very comfortable right now with the Philadelphia Eagles and the way they go into this game. Very, very comfortable. I'm probably just as comfortable as them. Simple as that. So again, must win for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a must win. Simple as that. I want to hear no excuses. And it's one way to shut them up, and that's to win the whole effing thing. Right? Simple. Simple as that. As always, everybody checking in, make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Again, Final Judgment. If you don't know where to find it, all you need to do, go on YouTube. Type in my name. Simple. Go on YouTube, type in Tony Cutillo. Boom. You're going to see it come up. Click the show. Click subscribe. Click the like button on the videos. You'll see all the content on there as well. You can find this show also powered by Heat Ratio Sports. You can find the show also powered by Win Daily Sports. But what you won't find on Heat Ratio Sports and Win Daily Sports is the exclusive interviews that I conduct on this channel. That is with a ton of great minds. So make sure you check that out. A lot of short view content as well, some debating posts, and as always, again, Saturday morning, I'll be on Tampa Radio again, previewing the game with my man Rich, Spits on Sports out there on WENG Radio. Going to have a lot of fun with that as well. Some DFS plays, some best bets. And talking about breaking down the game. And then, like I said, on Sunday, we'll be on Sirius. So, as always, everybody, thanks for checking in. Thanks for tuning in. Adam says, you think the point spread will change before the bowl? It may. It seems to be holding pretty steady. Maybe it gets down to 1.5. Maybe it gets down to I don't know. I think it's a pretty solid number. I don't think it'll ever get to even. I'd be surprised. Something major would have to happen for it to flip the other way right now, as we're a week out. So again, I'll say this before, I'll say it again. I like Hassan Reddick for that MVP, pulling a Von Miller. I like him pulling a Von Miller and being a defensive MVP, just absolutely destroying Patrick Mahomes and wreaking havoc all over the field. Bernie, thank you, sir. I appreciate it as always for the support and checking in. So as always, like I like to say on this show, some people have thoughts, some people have takes, but on this show, you get the final judgment.